Hey, Hardin County, it's Michelle Labus, and I was at the fair meeting the other day, let's see, March 4th, and so I want to give you a real quick update on kind of the things that are happening over there. So, of course, we have a freedom celebration that's coming this summer for the America 250, and so there's extra money for the fireworks, and so that's going to be a real big deal. Jeff Ross came in and asked about the Moose car show. So having that down there, they want to get the Moose car, like there's a Moose car. So this will be for next year, 27, I think. So that's kind of exciting. Jake McFadden is working on a policy and procedure book for the fair, which is always great to have updated and there for people to use. Looks like camping is up $40 this year. I know they put in some additional spots last year, and now it's up $40. There were a couple people that did not return, and so they kind of go through that process. The hour of inspiration this at the fair this year is going to be Levi Yoder, so really our local celebrity, and so he's going to be speaking, so I'm sure the grandstands will be filled up for that, and so that should be pretty exciting. The livestock committee, they are getting poultry cages, the chicken cages. They are getting 300 of those. They had, I think they budgeted like 25,000 and it's only come in at 23, and so that's really good. The reverse raffle, I think this is their third year, and so they've been making, that's been successful for 3 years in a row, and so that's really nice. They are breaking out into their own 501c3 so that they can do some more things independent of the fair board and, you know, kind of have a little bit more control, and so that seems to be working out for them. The consignment sale is Saturday, March 14th. We have new gate workers this year. I always liked the ones we had the last 5 years. I always felt like they did a fine job, so we'll see who these new people are. They have radios, so the radios that the guys wear around the fair, they have a contract for those. Those are $1,500 to rent them, and so I think that's a really good deal. It seems like they use them quite a bit. Other than that, I think that's it. I mean, it's kind of a long meeting, but they go through it pretty quickly. Oh, here's one. So at the beginning, I was a little confused. So it sounded like Kelly Little or Jolene Buckenroth. I'm not sure. Yeah. So anyways, they have this royalty committee, and I'd like to hear you guys' opinion on it. I was never involved in the fair. It's not something, you know, I've been learning all about 4-H and the different shows and sponsorships and all those things. I've been learning over the last 2 years of the fair, and so just kind of learning how it works. And so this is something that the royalty group, that sounds like maybe they did it last year or the year before, and so they just came in and said, hey, they want to lay down the ground rules of how it got started, so it's in the meeting minutes, so there's no question when anybody else comes. She talked really fast, and so they give an application. So I guess it's the effort of this royalty group to bolster the king and queen competition, and so they give applications to everyone, and then they let the judges decide. They've seen a positive impact with more prince and princesses activities. They save $150 with like upfront costs, and then they pay for their queen application to go to state. So it's kind of, I don't know if you guys can give me some background onto what it used to be and kind of how it is today, and do you guys like this royalty group? It's really not something that I know too much about, but something that would be interesting to know. All right, well, that's all for the fair board meeting. If I'm going to do another video on a new building plan, so let's talk about it.